for meeting me here.
You said you had something important to discuss with me, so...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to admit that I'm involved in this, considering my past, and that I'm still trying to make an amends, I guess, for it, so...
What is it, Carly?
Yes, by all means, Carly. Enlighten us.
Actually, I was about to ask Nicholas out on a date.
You were?
Really? Well, by all means. Carly's great. You'll have a lot of fun.
It's not what either one of you think. Do you remember the New Year's Eve benefit where they auctioned off dinner with obliging men?
Oh, that's the idea that you came up with last night.
Yes, and thank you for your inspiration.
If this is your idea of a joke, I'm really...
It's not.
busy.
My idea is to have another event here to benefit the hospital.
Okay, well, what does it have to do with you feeling embarrassed or needing to make amends?
This event is to raise funds for a new surgical wing in honor of Tony Jones.
Well, not to criticize, but you and Tony had a somewhat antagonistic relationship, did you not?
Yeah, I broke up his marriage and I shot him in open court, and it doesn't really get much worse than that.
No.
But my mother and Lucas are grieving for him, and Tony was a really good man. And I think a new surgical wing is a really good way to pay tribute to this man.
Carly Corinthos is planning some big charity event at the hotel. Chances are the people you're after will be there.
Okay, baby, good. Maybe I'll be there too.
Well, I've always liked and respected Tony Jones, and it's for a good cause, so...
So you'll do it?
My body is all yours.
Oh, great. Thank you.
I suppose it's the least I can do. You've given me the chance to be a part of John's life, and I appreciate it.
Well, you've proven to both of us that you care about him. You have his best interests at heart, so...
I do. And I'll be sure and make a large donation to the event as well.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry. Apologize for jumping to conclusions, you know. I thought I walked in on you about to tell Nicholas that he's John's father.
Yeah, I know. I told you I'd never do that. If you believe that John should grow up as your son, then so do I.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And I guess I'm pretty lucky. Because at first I thought it was just going to be me and John against the world. Now it's the three of us.
Everything is going to work out fine. You'll see. John's going to be coming home from the hospital. Things are going to be a lot easier for us.
I'm going to need a lot of help with that.
Well, you're going to get a lot of help. Yes. I think you and I make surprisingly good partners. In lots of ways. Even the hotel's doing better. This charity event is going to bring us such great publicity. Especially now I got some mega-rich hunk on the block.
I think that too. Plan to take a little stroll down the catwalk myself.
You?
Yeah, I mean, it's for a good cause, right?
Yeah, but I have plenty of men. You don't need to worry about it.
Well, I'm not worried about it. Thought it'd be fun, you know? Create more incentive for women to show up.
Nice that you're so modest about it.
Just add my name to the list.
Absolutely not.
Whoa, hold on a second. Give me one good reason.
Because you're not prepared for how demeaning it'll be. Men aren't used to being yelled at and groped from behind.
I'm sure that I can endure the torture. I mean, it's for the good of the hospital, isn't it?
That's cute. That's real
You're
cute.
gonna see how cute it is when the bids start pouring in.
You're my co-host. You're gonna have enough to do, okay?
Why don't you just admit what's really going on here?
Look, I'm just trying to protect you. It's a lottery. You don't know what freak you might wind up with.
Thank you very much. Why don't you just admit that you're actually jealous?
I hate to burst your bubble, but I am so not jealous.
No, I mean, I completely understand. The women that are going to be showing up for this event, they're quite an attractive lot.
Don't get your hopes up.
Well, Sam could show up. You know, Sam and I used to have this little thing going. It didn't last very long. And then Robin, you know, Robin, she's a dear friend of mine.
You can
and
stop
Alexis,
now.
Alexis, you know, I always wonder why we never consummated that marriage.
Isn't that funny?
You see me laughing?
You know the one thing that all these women have in common? They hate me. And most of the women that are going to be there, they feel the same way.
Come on, since when do you care about what people think about you?
I don't care what they think. I
Right.
just don't want you to start listening to them.
I'm not listening. I don't listen to what they don't tell me.
Oh, come
who I
on,
should-
Jax.
What?
Alexis and Robin tell you every chance they get that I'm trash and that you're too good for me. And maybe one day you're just gonna start to agree with
Listen to me, Alexis and Robin. They're my friends, okay? But they don't tell me who to date. I make my own choices, and I choose you.
I choose you too.
So let's go for it. I mean, this is about making as much money as possible for the hospital, right?
You really want to auction yourself off for charity?
Absolutely.
Okay, fine. Fine. I'm gonna put you up there with Nicholas. But don't forget, I get to pick a ticket. And there's no guarantee that I'm not gonna hook up with someone that I like as much as you.
Oh, wait, what?
Or maybe even more.
Well, but why would you want to pick a ticket? I mean, you're going to be busy with organizing the event and everything. You don't need... No ticket.
Just the man I was looking for.
I told you that months ago.
Look, I'm hosting a charity event at the Metro Court, and the money I raise is going to a new surgical wing. And the highlight of the show is going to be a lottery where the women get to pick their dinner partner from a group of very attractive men.
Say no more, I'm there.
That was an easy sell.
Well, you're raising money for a good cause. I'm your man.
Wow, that sounds great. There's going to be a lot of people there, so you need to be ready to strut your stuff.
Elizabeth, you coming to the gala?
Oh, no, I wouldn't feel right with Lucky being in the hospital. Besides, I can't afford the ticket.
I'll treat you.
No, thank you.
Say yes, Elizabeth. Look, the proceeds are going to a new surgical wing dedicated to Tony Jones.
And you are chairing this event?
It's for a good cause.
Look, you could use the break. You'll be helping out the hospital. You help fill my quota.
And what quota is that?
Well, I try to do one good deed every week.
Since when?
Starting now. You wouldn't want to discourage me on my first try, would you?
When you put it like that, how can I say no?
Thanks for volunteering to help out with the charity auction.
It's for a good cause. But isn't it kind of last minute for such a big event?
Well, I'm making sure that all the men that are being raffled off don't have time to back out.
I'm sure it'll come off without a hitch.
I hope so. Hey!
Hey,
Good to see you.
nice to see you.
How you feeling?
Oh, pretty good, actually.
Nice to see you.
That's great. So I'm assuming you got my message about the charity?
Yeah, you know, that's why I'm here. Actually, Jax, I'm afraid that I can't make it.
Excuse me.
Did you see something?
Sorry. Must be seeing things.
Who do you think it was?
No one you know. Besides, I was wrong anyway. Now, why are you bailing out on my fundraiser?
Oh, doctor's orders. But notice how I'm not dodging your question like you dodged mine.
Duly noted. So what's the problem?
Dr. Lee is concerned that Sky's pushing herself too hard.
I'm just feeling a little tired lately.
Yeah, then by all means, skip the fundraiser.
Not to mention the evening gown. Just thinking about it stresses me out. Kind of like an aircraft carrier covered in silk. It's not pretty.
Sky, you're gorgeous. But if the doctor says you should take it easy, then you should take it easy.
Well, Jax, thank you for understanding.
To whom do I write the check for this donation?
Oh, General Hospital, the Tony Jones Surgical Wing, right?
That's right. Thank you very much.
Not off the hook, though, When you take your place on that stage, some lucky woman's gonna write a huge check just for the privilege of spending her time with you. I can't wait to see who picks you.
Be careful what you wish for.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, putting Alcazar on the stage.
Are you kidding, Jax? Look at the man. He's gonna bring in a fortune.
It's just that he has a somewhat unsavory reputation.
He's out of business. Oh, come on, Jax. He's willing to make a fresh start for me and the baby.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, well, not about him. Lorenzo is finished with that world that he used to live in. He's willing to do anything to make sure the baby and me are safe.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question and you have to say yes. Well, of course you're gonna say yes, because it's an evening of wining and dining and beautiful women.
Not now, Carter, please.
Oh, Sonny, come on. It's for a really great cause. It's for the hospital, and the women
I
get to pick
said
the
not
lottery.
now. Do you have any idea what's been going on around here today?
No, I guess I don't.
Jason was called in for questioning.
You bastard! Jason saved your life last night and you thank him by sending him to jail?
Feeling